Good morning. This is KELOLAND On The Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your boredom busters coming up, but first, our top story. Sioux Falls police are investigating a weekend crash that damaged 3 vehicles. KELOLAND News was at the scene and has these photos as police responded to the crash on East 33rd Street and Bonson Avenue around 6 o'clock Saturday morning. A driver allegedly ran into 2 parked cars. We've reached out to police for updates on their investigation, including information about any injuries or charges. We'll pass that along as soon as that information becomes available. Today marks 1 year since what police described as a catastrophic crash that killed 2 teenagers in a central Sioux Falls neighborhood. The driver of an SUV with several teenage passengers inside lost control and struck a tree and then crashed into a house at East 18th Street and 2nd Avenue. Milana Reeves and Eric Hopkins, both 15-year-olds, were killed in the crash. 5 others went to the hospital. Police say the vehicle was going at a high rate of speed when it crashed. The driver, 18-year-old Damian Laureles, is charged with manslaughter and vehicular homicide. A scavenger hunt through downtown Sioux Falls Saturday gave participants a glimpse of some of the challenges that people in the homeless community face every day. Members of 20 teams each received a packet with a description of a person facing homelessness and clues to guide them through downtown. Teams visited a number of locations, answering trivia questions while navigating the challenges that their person faced.
We see so many people, come through here, all walks of life and everything. And especially with where we are located downtown, we do kind of see that kind of a foot traffic from, time to time.
The scavenger hunt was a fundraiser for Midwest Street Medicine, a local nonprofit that provides medical care to people facing homelessness. Let's take our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. It is a gray start to the day across the majority of the region, but not necessarily for everybody. We'll start, though, with a view from Falls Park. We're in the 50s to start this Sunday morning, 52 at the airport, with a south wind at 9 miles per hour, with the grass greening up quite nicely. Amazing what about an inch of rain will do over the course of a couple of days. Meanwhile, in Aberdeen, 53 with a look to the east, a south wind at 15 miles per hour. We're also doing pretty well in Pierre, 53 with a south wind at 10 miles per hour. Some sunshine trying to break through in the distance, but we are actually getting a little bit of that sunshine to come around in Rapid City, 56 with a south wind at 11 miles per hour. Some 40s out there this morning. Spearfish, Custer, and Buffalo at 48, 49, and 44 respectively. 48 also in Brookings as well as Worthington. 49 over in Iowa towards Spencer. Elsewhere, it's 50 or better. 50 in Watertown, 52 for Huron, and 54 in Phillip, for example. But it's a little breezy. South winds are at 10 to 20 miles per hour in many locations, and that southerly breeze is going to help warm us up even with that cloud cover in place. We've had a couple of gusts upward of 20 to 30 miles per hour. We'll stay below wind advisory thresholds, but just know it is going to be a breezy day today. It's also going to be an active run of weather over the next about 36 to 48 hours, so we'll go into detail on those potentials and the rest of your 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Several volunteer groups help people in Sioux Falls dispose of their sensitive documents during Saturday's Shred event. People were encouraged to bring items like tax files, medical records, bank statements, and other confidential papers to be shredded. A cash donation for each box or bag of documents went to the Sioux Empire Crime Stoppers. A Garrettson man is on the mend after undergoing weeks of chemo and radiation treatments for a cancerous growth on his tongue. Mike Dishman is an avid outdoorsman and four-wheeler who found out he had the cancer following a routine oral screening by his dentist last fall. Now, typically, this type of cancer is associated with tobacco use, but not so much anymore. Learn about the connection between cancer and exposure to HPV and how to protect yourself tonight on KELOLAND Weekend News at 10. It is that time of year when gardeners make their way to the greenhouse to pick up plants to display in their yards for the spring and summer. If your greenhouse of choice is Maderi Acres in Brookings, you might find Sarah Alfano, who's part of a family-run enterprise going back generations.
My parents and I are the 3 owners. We're 3rd generation business. We've been here since 1952, so we're over 70 years old.
However, gardening is not Alfano's only passion, and tonight's Eye on KELOLAND will explain how she also manages being a professor at SDSU and a bass player in a rock band. Be sure to watch tonight at 10. The City of Sioux Falls is hosting an Urban Arbor Day Festival. The free festival is taking place from noon to 3 at Pasley Park. Activities include tree care equipment demonstrations, live music, a visit by the bookmobile, and hands-on birdhouse building. The All-Ride Shrine Circus wraps up its run at Sioux Falls with 2 performances at the Sioux Falls Arena. Show times are 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Tickets are $20, $5 for children. The circus moves on to Mitchell for performances Monday through Wednesday at the world's only Corn Palace. Almost Home Canine Rescue is hosting a meet and greet at Kingbird Coffee Shop in Brandon. You can snuggle up with adoptable dogs from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Admission is free. Spend an afternoon with Amelia Earhart at the Old Courthouse Museum in downtown Sioux Falls. Reenactors, accompanied by a slideshow, will share highlights of the pioneering aviator's amazing life story from 2 to 3 p.m. Admission is free. Adam?
We're going to be keeping an eye on the skies later today and then into Monday as well. But for the time being, not much of anything going on. Just a lot of cloud cover again for much of the region outside of the west. Any rain is off toward the I-35 corridor from Duluth through the Twin Cities and then eventually up over the international border and into Canada. Now, while we're quiet for the time being, later this evening and overnight that is expected to change as the atmosphere destabilizes out west with the first of 2 waves of activity that we're going to be watching. A slight risk, level 2 out of 5 in place for central and western South Dakota in yellow. This is going to be especially later today and then into the night. I think the morning and a good portion of the afternoon are mainly quiet. Outside of that slight risk in green, that's a marginal risk for basically everybody else. The main concern out of this is going to be large hail, with wind being a secondary concern. And there is, of course, an isolated risk for a tornado or 2, especially in southern, central, and southwestern portions of South Dakota. So stay weather aware, especially later in the day and into the first part of your night out west. And then these storms move eastward overnight into early Monday. That's primarily a wind and hail threat for eastern portions of the region. So here's Futurecast. Again, we are quiet for a while. Then things start to unravel as we head later into the evening. Notice those thunderstorms firing up out toward Rapid City later in the evening and towards sunset. This will continue as we go into the night and then very early Monday morning. After this gets out of here, round 2 gets its act together with more showers and thunderstorms out to the west at first. And then another round of thunderstorms firing up, this time in central and eastern KELOLAND. Notice those cells toward Yankton, Worthington, up into Ortonville. All that gradually pushes to the east as we head into the evening and first part of your night. By Tuesday, though, we do quiet down. So from here, we have a little bit of everything yet again. A marginal risk level 1 in green along the Missouri River Valley. In yellow, that's a slight risk level 2, Aberdeen through Sioux Falls, including Huron, Madison, Mitchell, into Yankton, Vermilion, down into Sioux City. Once you head east of I-29 through the Buffalo Ridge, Worthington points south into northwestern Iowa and orange. That's an enhanced risk level 3 out of 5. And then as you head farther east from there toward Lake Okoboji and then points east toward the I-35 corridor between the Twin Cities and Des Moines, that is a moderate risk, level 4 out of 5 in red. All forms of severe weather are going to be possible, especially east of I-29 and more so as you head toward the I-35 corridor. So if you are going to be around and out and about for Monday into Monday night, please be sure to stay weather aware once again and have your Storm Tracker app ready to go, as this could potentially be a rather active run of weather. Today, 60s to the east with cloud cover in place where we break into sunshine. We're in the 70s, even near 80 in a couple of locations, with showers and thunderstorms developing as we head overnight into your early morning hours of Monday. 40s for lows out west, 50s to near 60 though as you head to the east. Here's the rest of your 7-day forecast. And again, we're going to watch Sunday night and then Monday night for Sioux Falls. Monday also a warm day, 81. But that's as warm as it gets. We'll be either side of 70 after that with a few spotty rain chances Wednesday and Thursday. For Aberdeen, a breezy, if not outright windy, 66 today. A few showers and thunderstorms overnight tonight, which could be strong to severe. Better chance for active weather will be Monday into Monday evening. We get a nice break on Tuesday, then rain returns Wednesday before we quiet down headed into the start of May. In Pierre, we'll have showers and thunderstorms, especially later into the night and into Monday. 74 and 70 respectively for those 2 days. And a few more showers on Wednesday and a high of 72. For Rapid City, showers and thunderstorms just like Pierre severe, some maybe severe as we head into the evening and overnight. Monday, another round of showers and thunderstorms out of the question. A few more rain showers as we head into Wednesday, but then you quiet down just in time for the start of May on Thursday, with temperatures trying to get back into the 70s by Friday. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.